everyone, it's MC Flawless, spreading peace and love from laugh from YouTube. And today, we're going to do Inspiration Monday with a bit of a twist. Ordinarily, I like to talk about positive words or phrases and have a positive video, and we're still going to end this in a positive way. But today, I'm going to talk about 5 things I am not a huge fan of. So without further ado, let's go. So, thing number one that I'm not a huge fan of is overly cheesy, cliche things. Like, whenever I am talking to people, I like to have intellectual, deep conversations. So, obviously, when you start talking to someone, it starts with small talk and you go from there. So, talk about the weather or sports or whatever. But I like to dive deep into conversations, whether it's about science, math, I don't know, the world in general, whatever. But if my conversation with you doesn't go beyond small talk and hey, how you doing? Or it leads into like cheesy, nonsensical things that aren't really worth talking about. When it's like, hey, how you doing? How's the weather? How about them bears though? If the conversation doesn't go beyond that, I get really bored. Not to say that I'm like a super smart person who knows everything about science, math, and all those other things. No. But I like to have smart, intellectual, deep conversations that end with me either gaining more knowledge or maybe me having an even more open mind by the end of the conversation. And if it's just a cheesy, conversation about the weather and hey, how about those sports? Like, I get really bored really easily with that, so I'm not like the world's biggest fan of that. Thing number two is bad drivers. Okay, so I have a lot of pet peeves when it comes to bad driving, but some of my biggest issues are people who drive directly on your tail when they want you to go faster because they're running late. Don't do that. When people do that to me, I literally slow down because I'm like, I'm not late, you are, and you're not going to drive on my butt just because you want me to go faster. I don't like people that don't use their blinkers because it's really annoying. And then also people who like swerve in and out of the freaking lane like they're in Fast and Furious. Also, not sponsored by Fast and Furious. But still, it's really, really annoying. It's like, why are you driving like that? I have 0% idea why you do that. If you're that type of person, please don't be on the road at the same time that I am. But it's so annoying. And then, like, when the people who are driving on your butt drive around you, they, like, flick you off. Or they're like, it's like, dude, you want to not be late? Leave your house earlier. But just because you're late doesn't mean I need you on my tail 24/7. That's annoying. That's also how you cause accidents. But whatever. It's like, it's so annoying. I hate it. Oh my god. I could go on forever about that. But anyways, thing number three that I'm not a huge fan of is unnecessary animosity. And what I mean by that is when someone gets mad at you, acts rude or disrespectful towards you, and it's not warranted. It's one thing when I'm like a huge, huge person about respect. Like, I was raised to believe that respect is give and take. So if I give you respect, I should get respect in return. But when someone's throwing negative vibes, nastiness, rude comments, talking smack behind your back. And my biggest thing is if you're going to talk shit about me, honey, always understand that it comes back around to my face. So just because I don't hear it right away, it doesn't mean I'm never going to know that you said that. I most definitely will. So if you're going to talk shit behind my back, don't be worried about when I find out. Worry about what you're going to say to me when I do. Because trust me, it comes back around to my face and that's so fucking annoying. But what I hate even more is when unnecessary animosity is thrown in your direction and you did nothing wrong. And you're sitting there, like, for me, as a nice person, I'll always try and figure out, did I say something? Did I do something? Maybe I said or did something subconsciously and didn't realize that I offended this person. In which case, tell me. Like, if you have an issue with me, confront me right away. So I can be like, hey, I'm sorry. Be like, I didn't like when you did this, or I didn't like when you said that. Can you please not do that? Because I will gladly stop if we address it and have an adult conversation. I am in my 20s. Mid-20s. I'm grown enough to know when someone has an issue with me. And if you do, address me like an adult. It shouldn't be that hard to go up to someone and be like, hey, you did X, Y, and Z. Not a fan. Can you please stop? This is why it's bothering me. And I will gladly apologize, say I'm sorry, and we can keep it pushing. But when people don't have adult conversations, when they throw unnecessary anger and animosity and negativity in your direction, it really hurts. It can hurt someone's feelings, even more so when they have no idea why you're being like that. So if you are that type of person that throws animosity in people's directions for no fucking reason, that's really ridiculous and you should probably stop, because for those of us who are getting that, we have no idea why. It's unwarranted and that bothers me more than anything. It gets me really upset and I don't like it. It's like, be able to have an adult conversation when you have a problem with someone. Thing number, was that 3? Yeah, that was 3. So thing number 4 is bullying. I don't like bullying. It is the main reason I started this project. I don't understand why people bully people, whether it's online, in person, wherever. It makes no sense to me. Here's my thing. At the end of the day, if you don't like someone, right? If you don't jive with them, if they, they rub you the wrong way or whatever, it is so much easier to just stay away from them, not talk to them, not interact with them, just kind of stay in your lane and they'll stay in theirs, then go out of your way to bully somebody. And the other half of the thing is, when you're talking shit and being rude, like I said, unnecessary animosity, when you have someone else's name in your mouth, that person is A, gonna feel incredibly bad, but also if someone's talking smack about you, you're clearly doing something right. You're clearly doing something that they are either incapable of doing right now or cannot do, and they're upset about it. And so instead of hustling harder to become a better person so they can do those things, they choose to run their mouth. It's like, keep other people's names out your mouth. It's not that difficult. And I don't understand. And to paraphrase Turk from Tarzan, also not sponsored by Tarzan, but to paraphrase Turk, if you don't like somebody, stay away from them. It is not that hard. If I don't like somebody, I stay away from them. I completely avoid them. I won't talk with them, and if I do have to interact with them, I'm cordial and then I keep moving, because there's no reason to be rude out of the jump to somebody and bully them and be mean to them and just be rude. And the other half of it is, just like they don't know what's going on in your life behind closed doors, you don't know what's going on in their life. So to sit there and bully them and be rude and disrespectful and say you know them, just because you know them by name and maybe they're in the same class than you've seen them in the hall, does not mean you know who they are. To know who someone is I know that their favorite color is blue. I know that Sam's favorite book is The Life of Pi. I know that Sam's aunt passed away last year from a serious disease, and I know that Sam has a special needs dog that's got X, Y, and Z health issues, and she's got to take care of it every single day because she's the only one that's able to do so. That's really knowing somebody. And whether you know somebody like the back of your hand or you don't have any right to disrespect them by talking smack about them and keeping their name in your mouth. It's not okay. Bullying should not be a thing. It also causes suicide rates to be extremely high, which is a side of bullying I think a lot of people keep out of their mind, but it's something we need to remember, which is why I always say, be nice, it'll save a life. It really will. You have no idea how much a positive comment, like, hey, you're pretty. Hey, I think you did good today. Hey, you're really smart. You don't know what that can do to somebody. It can really change their life. And being nice to people isn't that difficult, and we shouldn't make it seem like it is. Just because you're behind a screen doesn't mean that when that other person is reading those 140 characters, that there's not an actual human being. We have to remember that on the other side of that screen, when you're typing those nasty things and subtweeting, there's another human being on the other side of that that's reading those comments and reading those words. And finally, we're going to end on a bit of a lighter note here. One of the other things that was always annoying to me back when I was in school is pencil tapping. So for those of my, fellow audience members, YouTubers, friends who are going back to school, have you ever been sitting in class and the teacher's talking during a lecture, or they're taking a test, and all of a sudden you hear someone do and just tap their pencil like this, and it just makes that really annoying noise. And it's even more annoying when they do it in like a pattern, like, and it just keeps going. And it's like, and they choose to do it at the worst times, or when they're like overly click it, and it's like in complete silence, and all of a sudden you're just like, Floretta. And then you look at them and they catch you and they're like, oh, my bad. And then 5 minutes later, like, I get it if you're doing it because maybe it's, I don't know, it helps you in whatever, but just, if you're in a quiet room, especially in class, and you're a pencil tapper, just be aware of that, because that, to me, when I was in school, was one of the most annoying things in the world. When you hear this, or pencil tapping, like, I'm getting annoyed at myself for doing this all the time during a quiet moment in class. So frustrating. But anyways, to end this video, I'm going to say 3 things that I absolutely love. And thing number 1 that I love is my ability to come on here on YouTube, say positive things, and spread a positive message, and hopefully make someone's day better. Actually, I'm going to name 5. The second thing I love are both of my dogs, because they're amazing and they make my life so much better. The third thing I love is my family. The fourth thing I love is my friends, because my friends and family are always there for me, and I really, really appreciate that. And I appreciate my true friends who are there for me no matter what. And the last thing I like is you hitting that like button and clicking that subscribe button for more amazing videos like these. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe in the comment section down below. Let me know 5 things that you like and 5 things that maybe you're not a huge fan of. And let me know, do you agree with anything I said? Let me know in the comment section down below. Also, let me know if you have ever been annoyed by a pencil tapping in the comment section. Let me know all of those things in the comment section down below, and I will see you guys again this week on Thursday and Friday for the weekly vlog. And actually, I think I may just see you guys this Friday because Minnie's birthday is coming up in a week. She'll be 1. So I may just have a birthday video come out this Friday for Minnie because it's going to be a very special day. So I will possibly see you Thursday. If not, I will see you guys Friday. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing. And as always, be nice. It'll save a life. It's MC Flawless, spreading peace and love. Comes live from YouTube. And I will see you guys later. Bye!